You hot?
So today we're going to be planting mammoth elephant ears that we got at Home Depot today for $14, and we have two of them. And there's a bottom and a top, which I just learned when you plant. So this is the bottom where it's rough, and the flat side of it is the top. And this has to go 4 to 6 inches in. So we're actually starting them in pots today. So we're gonna go put the soil in, go 4 to 6 down, and hopefully it's gonna grow. And the leaves are supposed to be mammoth, gigantic. So we have our soil here, which we're gonna fill somewhat. And I have my little container that I'm not a very, that we just keep right here, which is easier to manipulate than bending down and breaking your back. So, today's a cloudy day. It's probably, I don't know, low 50s. It's 60 in here, but it's 82% humid in here, so it's actually warm. As you can see, I have a t-shirt on. We had the door and window open today, but it got a little cooler, so we ended up shutting everything down. So I'm going to actually wet some of this a little bit just to get it a little bit moist. And then this will probably go in, I'll probably go a little bit deeper. So it'd be wrapped around like that, but I want to wet the soil somewhat. And I have some water over here that I made. My little bottles with my little holes. Oh, right here is the summer squash, which actually probably could be transplanted, most likely. And as you can see, my stuff has been growing. This is all tomatoes, which are getting bigger. These are all peppers. My beets are doing very well. This is cucumbers. And then over there is the zucchini. Some more summer squash that's been growing that has to get transplanted. So things are definitely growing. The greenhouse definitely is working very well for us this year. It's the first time growing from seedlings. We use our heating mats underneath. Last night actually was the first night that we didn't cover with our covers. So, and it seems that everything was working out very well. I haven't killed anything yet, so like I said, I'm going to moist this a little bit. And then I'll put the bulb in. Maybe I'll put a little bit more, and then I'll dig a little hole. And here it is. And I think there might be babies coming. So we're very excited with this. This is just, we're not going to keep it in this pot. We're going to replant it, but we want to get it started growing first, and then we're going to repot it into, I would like to get a really big pot about this big and put it in, because these are going to be very big. And we'll be able to keep these, and there'll be babies from it, so we'll be able to multiply. We had elephant ears prior, but we had a rough year one year and they died on us. So we're hoping that this is a good year with these. So I think that get in there a little bit more. And I always say, you know, I have these little gloves, pink and green gloves, but as you can see, I never put them on because I forget about them and it just happens. So this is my hands right now. And they're green because I just fertilized the lawn, so that's all fertilizer. So I think this looks pretty good on this one. My cameraman, I'm going to ask, see what he thinks about it. So what do you think, Ken?
I think it looks pretty good. You know, I'd maybe
Want
put a little
more?
bit of cover, a little more cover on that bulb. Just maybe ½ inch on top. Let it break through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one, and then I'll water it in a few minutes because I got to get some more water, but I'm going to plant my other bulb. And like I said, they're not going to stay in there. This is just to get them going. We also bought today, which we've never grown, is some carrots we're going to be doing. And also I bought some marigold flowers that actually my Vavo used to have in her garden. So I'm going to grow those, and I got some cilantro. So I've got parsley going, I got basil going, and now I'll have cilantro. So I'm going to try to get some dill too. But it's all experiment this year. So we're just putting some soil, wet it a little bit, put the bulb in, and we'll water them, and hopefully, and I just watched a video, and he planted his in April, and he had growth at the end of July, so I'm hoping we'll have some leaves growing by the end of, I meant June, not July. All right, so we're gonna kind of wet this a little bit.
You got your green watering can behind you. I think I saw that full as well.
Oh, all right, well, I'll do that when I water.
All right.
So we're gonna add a little bit more. Then we're gonna create a hole. And you can't, elephant ears do not like the cold, so you have to do it when the soil is warm. So here's our other bulb. As you can see, that's the underneath bottom. This is the top flat, and could be all babies. So they look pretty good. So we're gonna throw this in, and like kind of push it in a little bit. Make it nice and comfy in there. Cover it. That looks pretty good to me. Maybe a little bit more on these sides. There we go. And that's that. So now we'll get the watering can, which is over here. Some water in it. Give it a little ooh. So I just pushed all the leaf off of it. Be a little bit more. So I'll give it a little bit of water now, and then later when I shut the greenhouse down, I'll check it. Probably give it a little bit more then. Okay, and I'll just set this down for a minute. This one in. And like I said, when I shut the greenhouse tonight, I will give them some more water. So I guess their new home is gonna move this. These are Morning Glories. And we'll move this one here. And this one here. And there we have our elephant ears. So that's it for right now. I think I'm gonna probably go in and have a drink, and maybe replant some squash later or tomorrow. But I will keep the progress going on the elephant ears. We'll do a little time lapse. Thank you.